when his superstar filly, Songbird, lost the lead to paid-up subscriber on the stretch turn. Trainer Jerry Hellandorfer stared intently at the television screen in the tunnel leading from the paddock. Mike Smith hadn't moved yet on the 1-5 favorite, which eased the tension for Hellandorfer. Smith then shook up Songbird in mid-stretch, when she regained the lead nearing the 8th pole without feeling the whip. She edged away for a length victory over paid-up subscriber in the Grey Dye, $687,000 Ogden Phipps Stakes on Saturday at Belmont Park. As Songbird approached the wire, Hellandorfer gave the thumbs-up sign. "She ran a very good race," he said. "I give Mike a lot of credit for the way he rode her. I think he figured he had a lot of horse. I can't say enough about this filly. We're blessed to have her. She'd have to be up there on anybody's list." Songbird, last year's champion 3-year-old filly, hadn't run since suffering her first defeat, by nose to fellow superstar Beholder on November 4 in the Breeders' Cup Distaff at Santa Anita. The daughter of Medogliadoro is 12 for 13 lifetime, and the $400,000 winner's share raised her earnings above $4.1 million for Rick Porter's Fox Hill Farms. The Southern California shipper paid $2.70 after running 1 1/16 miles on a fast track in 1:42.24. Asked whether paid-up subscribers' challenge made him edgy, Hellandorfer said, "Any time when you're coming off a long layoff, anybody who says they aren't nervous isn't telling the truth. I was a little bit nervous, but I was really relieved when she responded for Mike. I would say that Mike knew what he had under him." Smith agreed, but with a small disclaimer. He was not really ever concerned but added, "You say not really, but yeah, they all get beat. I saw the great Secretariat get beat. But she was ready, mentally and physically." It was only the 5th race on the card, and Smith already had 3 stakes wins, the first 2 for trainer Bob Baffert. The 51-year-old Hall of Famer also took the second race, the Easy Goer, on West Coast, $5.70, and the fourth, the Grey Dye Acorn, on Kentucky Oaks winner Abel Tasman, $6.30. Baffert and Smith struck again in the 7th with yet another betting choice, American Anthem, who paid $5.90 after dominating the Grade 2 Woody Stevens by 3 1/4 lengths. "Mike is in the groove today," Hellandorfer said. "Bob Baffert is up there in his own right, but Mike is on a roll. If you watch the way he's riding Baffert's horses today, he's helping him." Smith raised his arms in triumph on his way to the winner's circle with Songbird, one of the best fillies to come along this century. He gave his mount all of the credit. "She is so much smarter as a 4-year-old, Smith said. "She is one of the most intelligent horses you'll ever be on. You can ride her with your fingers." 4 races later, the unstoppable combination of Smith and Baffert made it 4 for 4 in stakes in the Grey Dye, $1.2 million Met Mile. Smith shot clear at the top of the stretch on another Baffert favorite, the 4-year-old More Spirit, who overpowered runner-up Sharp Azteca by 6 1/4 lengths. It was Smith's 5th win in his first 6 rides. More Spirit, who was 10th in last year's Kentucky Derby, was timed in a brisk 1:33.71. He paid $7.10 for his 3rd consecutive win and his 6th in 13 starts. After the first winner, "I thought, well, there's no donut," Baffert said. "There's nothing worse than going somewhere and getting the donut." "Donut? They owned a bakery." "American Pharaoh, I'll never top that day, but this day is pretty huge for us," Baffert said. "Our horses were the favorites, but the odds were against us. How can you win them all? It's incredible. Mike Smith was huge for us.